Team Bell Training, we are back. We are back with Miss Vanaya Brady. She had an amazing go around on part one of her interview the other day. And I'm just grateful to have her back right now. So we're going to give her a big welcome back. Welcome back, Vanaya. How you doing?
I'm doing great. Thank you.
Outstanding. Okay, so guys, first of all, if you guys are watching this on the YouTube channel, please take a few seconds to go down there and hit subscribe. Give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down if you don't like it, whatever. And just leave a comment either way. So just let us know that you're participating if you have it on, and share the video. If you have it on Facebook, Instagram, just go ahead and share this information out there. See it, you might be able to help somebody else, if not yourself. Let's spread the word. All right, so briefly, we spoke last time about the clinic that you and your husband run. Give me a little bit more synopsis of that. First of all, repeat the address again and the name.
It's Brady Physical Therapy and Sports Rehab, located at 7951 Riviera Boulevard, Suite 104, Miramar, Florida, 33023.
Outstanding. Okay, 23. I know that real well. Okay, so what type of patients would y'all recommend to come there?
I mean, it's a full service physical therapy practice. So we see patients ranging from the age of 5 to age 99. That includes sports athletes, geriatric patients, pediatric patients, cardiac rehab, you name it, we do it. And if we don't, we would, of course, refer you to the appropriate sources.
I love it. I love it, especially the young sports injuries. And
yes,
to be my age and you start thinking you're still an athlete, get out there. Check them out if you guys are in that area. Okay, outstanding. And so what we talked about last time is how you use ketogenic diet to pretty much beat the hell out of diabetes.
Yes.
And life back on track, not only for you, but for your whole family.
Yes.
So, and what was your weight loss total, if I can ask that point?
Right now I'm at 60 pounds.
60 pounds since
61. I'm sorry. Let me add that.
Yeah, don't cheat yourself out your pounds. 61 pounds.
Yes.
After January, absolutely phenomenal. And still more to come.
Sure.
So what I'm going to do today, because we got cut off the other day, I want you to kind of transition from, you said you were using intermittent fasting, keto. But it's like 8 days, you've transformed that into OMAD, basically a 1 meal a day. Explain to us how you're using that and how that's making you feel, and give me some details.
So going into OMAD was challenging, but it was challenging from a mental standpoint. I assumed that I couldn't do it because it was 1 meal a day, which is intimidating. But I made the decision to go ahead and move forward with it. I did some research on it, and after researching it, I went ahead and I set my window that I would fast, and then my window of when I would eat, and I set it at 2 p.m. That worked out really good for me because when I was doing just the intermittent fasting, the 16-8, I was doing, I think I was starting at 11 and ending at 6 p.m. So I wanted to kind of do something around those times so that I wouldn't hurt myself. But OMAD 7 days has been a blessing because when I started, I was 194. And within 7 days, I am 179. That to me is amazing. I instead took the 2 meals that I was eating every day and I ate it at one time. And whatever I couldn't get in, I just didn't get in. And now I feel like I'm comfortable enough to continue on maybe another 7 more days. You know, at first I said 30, but I'm just, every 7 days, I'm just seeing where I'm at.
Absolutely. It's nothing wrong with that. And I'm a big proponent of the OMAD as well, but I'm going to feel better at the end of the day. So I understand what you mean about going through that. And the OMAD is a great way to do it. It's a great reset for those that don't want to do a full fast. And so I do agree.
You know, I'll also say, as far as OMAD is concerned, aside from the weight loss, what I've noticed though is that my blood sugar has been under 100, period. No spike, no anything, always under 100 when I wake up, anytime I check it in the middle of the day, and before I go to bed. So I know that the timing, the schedule has a lot to do with how my body's functioning.
Insulin stabilization.
Yeah.
Giving your and you've already had pancreas surgery, so you
yes.
bit of that.
Yes.
You're giving your body 22 to 23 hours a day to be absolutely stable, and your blood sugar is going to result into miraculous numbers every day.
Yes.
absolutely amazing, but definitely on the physical side, you're going to definitely appreciate that additional body fat loss, because that's what you're losing now. You
Yeah.
lose some water weight, but you're going to notice the fat loss. The
Yeah.
go down, and that's what changes the entire game.
Yes.
Fat loss and inches lost, I do want to speak again on the issue of childhood obesity with your beautiful daughter Paris.
Mm-hmm.
You mentioned that when you brought her into the keto game
Mm-hmm.
and intermittent fasting, how she lost 30 pounds, and for a child to be able to lose 30 pounds just doing what you're doing is amazing. So now that she's done all of this, tell me what that has done for her psyche. Tell me what that has done for her confidence outside of the house.
It definitely has raised her confidence level. She's super happy. And I mean, she's always been a happy child, but I noticed that she's a lot more vocal and she's turning back into the child that she was before the weight gain. The weight gain totally changed her. And it made her not combative, but very defensive. And so everything that happened was a problem with someone else because she was subconscious about her weight. So no matter what was going on, a person could be walking by and stare at her. She automatically assumed they were staring at her body. But now that she's doing the keto diet and she's understanding what it is that she's putting in her mouth, and she's understanding that it takes exercise to, keep all of this going and keep all of this, at a level that's conducive for her. I think that she just looks at life a little bit differently, and I think that's good for her going into this stage of life. She's going into the eighth grade, and that is difficult already. But I felt like this was the time to make this significant change for her, so that she could enjoy her eighth grade experience and go into high school enjoying it. And that's not to say that anyone that is not of normal weight can't enjoy their life, but I am a realist, and I realize that people can be cruel. Kids can be cruel. And we've experienced that, and we've had to deal with that for 2 years. It's been difficult. And I really want to see, what life is going to be like for her, and see how she comes home now, because I know it's different.
And I think that's going to be an amazing experience. I've been around kids that went through that. Even the kids that was on our football team,
Mm-hmm.
the time they felt good about being big was during football season.
Right.
Uh,
Yeah.
so her taking advantage of this and growing with you and the family, and shrinking by growing, by the way, and getting healthier is going
Yeah.
to definitely improve her experience. Now she understands the effects of exercise and what it has on her body, and
Right.
that what I think she's going to carry through with her, and it's going to be a benefit to her entering high school. And now when she's singing, she's going to be singing. Okay,
This,
sang and performed with now. So, and that's
yeah.
good testimony. So that's a beautiful thing.
Thank you.
Speaking of such, now I'm looking here at your video from the other day, and you're now running up on 1,500 views in just barely over a 24-hour period. I mean,
Wow.
this thing is jumping off. You're affecting a lot of people. The comments are coming in beautifully. The YouTube comments are coming in. Definitely tons on Facebook is popping in. The next thing I want you to talk about is your jump rope club. So we talked about, you gave them some exercises, and we talked about how you can give them different various types of training to mix it up. Responding to the question I had about resistance training. So now I want you to expand on that a little bit more.
So the jump rope group has now gone to 1,700 members. We have 34 pending that I have to go through because I comb through those accounts. One thing that we don't want is false hope in the group. This is a very real and raw group where we discuss all types of issues. So of course there are no men in the group because it's a comfort zone. It's a place where women come to basically say how they feel, get their emotions out, complain, do everything that they want to do, and not have anyone judge them because of it. And that makes them comfortable. That makes them comfortable to talk about any and everything. And then also it makes them execute. So, we go in there, we talk about our issues that we may be having. We may complain about the jump rope challenge and, things that's coming, but we do it. They get in there and they do it. They can wake up and they say, I don't want to jump today. But then the videos are coming in. I mean, these women put in full videos. We do photo grids, we do all of this stuff, and we show each and every one of us how we're getting through these challenges. This week, they're doing planks, they're doing jumping jacks, they're doing intervals, and then they do their own exercises. So this is just an added bonus to what they already do to their bodies. And then they watch their diet. All of this is happening simultaneously. It's a great group. I was looking at the demographics and I saw that we have people from Africa. We have people from all over the world, Germany, in here doing either keto, doing vegan diets. They're doing everything. They do Pilates, they do everything. But it's not about what you do, it's how you're doing it and how consistent you can be.
Wow. And that's what I want to get more of. Just okay, we got you as jumping rope, we got you as doing exercises, but you're also addressing the mental aspect of it, allowing them to let their emotions out and to share so they can dump on the group, like they would calling their girlfriends.
Yes.
Their girlfriend who's not in the group probably don't understand what's going on. So you guys do understand what's going on. So that's what you've created, a community for these people, these women, to express themselves and to be comfortable in their own skin. What a phenomenal idea. But even more so than the idea is the execution of you taking your success and now sharing it with others and allowing them that room to continue. Yeah. I just think that's absolutely phenomenal.
Yeah, I think it's important to share. And I think that's something that we lack in our community, is that we get caught up in winning. And when we think winning is us winning alone, and that's not what we're trying to do. Winning to me is everyone getting a piece of the pie. I am not going to sit on something and not share it. If you choose not to go that route and you choose not to do keto, I just want you to do something. I want you to take accountability of yourself, put something into action, and get some outcomes. Because that's something that I just think that we're lacking. We always keep things to ourselves and we don't share. And it's no benefit in doing that. I get nothing out of holding this in. I get so much out of sharing because so many people are inspired. And for me, I'm into this whole philanthropy thing, but for me, it gives me so much joy to see and hear people taking what I'm doing and putting that into their lives and becoming better because of it.
You had to do it for yourself.
Mm-hmm.
And just put the platform out there for others that want to come on board. If you don't want to come on board, I understand. You're not hurting my feelings. I love that idea. I love the fact that you're not making it a competition among each other, a personal competition. You're allowing these women to really give of themselves for themselves. So congratulations once again. I just love what you've done. So for other women that are looking to get into that group, go ahead and tell them how they can connect with you one more time.
So they can go ahead and search Keto with VB Jump Rope Group on Facebook, KETOWITHVEEBEE Jump Rope Challenge. And I'll let them in. They have to answer a couple of questions because we don't want any solicitation in the group. We don't want people marketing products that we know are not going to work. This group is seriously about eating and exercising correctly. The commitment to jumping is super important, and the commitment to sharing is super important. At the end of the day, share your videos, share your pictures, share what you're doing. Even if you're not into the videos and pictures, just let us know that you're still here.
Man, I just want to thank you. Any final words you want to leave with the people?
Don't ask for help if you're not seeking answers.
Oh, say that one more time. You got time to say that again. Say that.
Don't ask for help if you're not seeking answers.
What about the ones that already got the answers and they ask for help? What about them?
Go ahead and stick with your answer.
Stick with your answer.
You'll be back.
And the emails I get, the text messages. I'm like, if you think you know that already, then
why are you asking me?
I'm telling you what I do for me. I'm not telling you nothing else, just what I do.
Right.
Vanaya, thanks for coming. I appreciate you once again. Team Bell Training. This is Miss Vanaya Brady.